I'm present from company, and my talk will be about ProMT technology, architecture, products, and translation quality in general. As a beginning, some words about ProMT. ProMT was founded in 1991, and now their company history presents over 18 years of successful and constant development of the advanced language technologies. We have nowadays about 180 employees in the USA, Germany, Russia, and numerous commercial resellers in Europe, in the United States and Latin America. The main department, I will say, of our company is ProMT R&D, Research and Development Department, which totals about 80 people. We have architecture department, linguistic department, linguistic tools department, and some other small departments where different specialized have been working: linguists, programmers, computer linguists, and programmers. Nowadays we have about 30 language directions and over 100 domain-specific dictionaries for Russian, English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese. We have many users on our internet online services, over 2 million desktop users, and we have many successful enterprise deployment. What can our clients achieve through our products? They can automate their translation process. They can achieve translation consistency and cost savings with customized dictionaries and translation memories. They can integrate our flexible solutions with internal workflows of any complexity. And with that, they see fast ROI with prompt translation quality. ProMT system architecture is based on COM-to-COM technology and brings many opportunities for usage of translation engines developed by ProMT through IP application programming interface in different applications. So you can install ProMT engines on desktop computers, local networks, online services, and web services. ProMT powers internet translation services at onlinetranslator.com and Translate.True and Voila Fair. Nowadays we support translation in and from English, Spanish, German, French, Portuguese, Italian, Russian, and only English, Chinese, and Chinese English translation directions, and one translation direction for English Lithuanian. So we support also linguistic data for different formats, different popular formats such as TMX Level 1 and Level 2, TBX, XLIF, and OLIF. ProMT is a rule-based system, but we are in progress of creating a hybrid machine translation engine. We have unique linguistic technology, and we have our own numerous linguistic databases, and with this we can provide efficient and flexible customization tools. When speaking about customization capabilities, I would like to name preprocessors, translation memories, prompt dictionaries, and translation, or better say transfer rules. What we can achieve with preprocessors. Preprocess allows us to exclude some construction from translation and translate some chosen constructions according to the standard of the output language. It can be file names, email addresses, date or time constructions, or some other small segments. ProMT translation engine allows the user to round-trip translation memories in TMX and Level 1, Level 2 formats, maintain TMX, create and edit different entries in translation memories, generate TMX file with special markups for further post-editing outside the ProMT environment. And we can also extract most frequently used sentences with TMX, percent translation from TMX for further post-editing. Also, ProMT has its own tool for terminology okay, we can use terminology translation memories for training ProMT engine. For example, for terminology extraction, for linguistic quality assurance, where we can programmatically compare machine translation with human translation from translation memories. And we can create additional translation units through advanced leveraging using automated scripts. ProMT, as I said above, ProMT has many domain-specific dictionaries for business communication, computer science, finance, medicine, heavy machinery industries, tourism, for personal communication, and for many other domains. User dictionaries can be additional user dictionaries can be created with help of dictionary coding tools in automatic or advanced manual mode. As the sources for this work could serve customer source texts, customer glossaries, and customer translation memory databases. Glossaries is one of the best way to create a dictionary, but most of the dictionaries that I speak that from my experience provided by customers need to be pre-processed because they are very noisy and not very often of the great quality. Pre-processing can help exclude some segments include extracting of some segments, such as segments with and without translation. It can be the case segments with correct or incorrect translation. Under incorrect translation, I understand, for example, segments with comments in brackets, with another language supposed, with numbers or in uppercase on something else. Segments where the source is equal to the target. Segments with special characters, and segments in uppercase, lowercase, and mixed case in order to compare them later and to find the right one to be put in the dictionary. ProMT has also its own tool for terminology extraction, which helps to automate the process of extracting and managing terminology. There are different settings in this tool. For example, to choose a set of files in which frequency of words and combinations will be calculated, obtain statistical data on every unit, configure options for analyzing and displaying the result, display and save context, compare the analysis result with terminology dictionaries of machine translation and TM systems, and to make the integration with Stratus, and to save the work result in a format applicable for importing to SDL multi-term databases. So the main part in customization is transfer rules. Since ProMT is a rule-based system, the output is determined, but on the transfer level, there are many possibilities to optimize output. Transfer rules are used for adapting a translation to the company styles guide and generally for smoothing purpose. Transfer rules can include translation of pronouns, form, gender, number. It's very important if we translate from English into Romanian, into French, Spanish, Russian. Preference for active and passive mode, where there are many choices. Preference of verb forms or tenses, what order of subject and predicate, or place of adverbial constructions in the whole sentence. Translation of infinitive clauses and participial constructions. So this screen demonstrates an example from translation from English into Spanish, where the subject and predicate of the sentence are swapped. Competence is subject, is increased as predicate, and first of all we see default translation, and then we see the translation after customization, where some transfer rules are implied. So I would say that our work with enterprise clients is a great motivation to improve the translation quality of our engine, and also our online services is a big motivation for us. We make a sort of statistical analysis of data that we have on our online services to understand what kind of information user prefer to translate with our engines in order to adapt engines to user needs, such as give new words and new words, phrases, and to make domain-specific profiles for the users. Later I'll show a screen explaining the idea. Speaking about corporate or enterprise solutions, I will name two products. First of them is a prompt translation server, Internet Edition, which has numerous features such as support of many formats such as Docker, TF, HTML, and so on, Microsoft Office formats.
1 minute.
Okay, translation of web pages and so on. Most of these features are understandable. Okay, maybe I use this minute to speak about our new researchers. Okay, I would say that the main point in our today research is hybrid machine translation. And we suppose that our hybrid combines rule-based machine translation and statistical approach at the atomic level of translation process. It means that we want for every lexical units and for every statistical units where there are enough information, we want to generate many translation variants and then choose the mostly likely one with the help of language models. Certainly we make statistical analysis of machine translation generated corpora and their corresponding human translated corpora for automatically choosing correct customization settings such as transfer rules, automatic extraction of bilingual terminology from translation memory databases, and parallel corpora usable for creating prompt dictionaries automatically, and automatic post-editing tools for reducing post-editing efforts. So that will be very quickly.
We have the chance for one question before our coffee break. Everybody dying for coffee and no question? Oh, there's one. Good.
What do you see as ProMT's most unique feature when compared against the competition? Because there are a lot of machine translation vendors. What would you say ProMT's strongest selling point is? What makes ProMT so special?
I will say transfer rules, so that we can generate many translation variants. And okay, nowadays we can specify the translation according to the style guides of the company. We make that when we work with our corporate clients. For example, for PayPal, we need this output, and we translate common names in one way. And when we work with Cisco or SAP, they need another rules, output rules, and then we can specify them. So we can customize engine without programming, customize engine for adapting to customers' needs. So, and now with hybrid technologies, it will be easier to, with hybrid technologies, with post-editing, I think that we got more quality for the translation output.
Okay, we thank all our three excellent speakers for today, and